Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins for this minigame. This is week 375 and the theme this time is Omega Level Magician. The following clues include Cosmos in Bloom for your helm, Omega Ornamentation for your chest, Fashion Bandit for your hands, and Sleight of Hand for your legs. In this video we have a 100 score as well as a couple of easy 80s. Without further ado then, let's get into it. For the 100 score, I went for the Cosmo Corsage. Personally, I went for the red one. These are made with over level 70 alchemy, and any of the colors should work, but I haven't tested them all. Obviously, I've just made the red one and used that today, but any of those should work for gold this week. There doesn't appear to be any alternatives for this slot. For the chest then, this has to be any of the Omega or Omicron chests. The Omicron chests are actually exchanged at Rauga's Reach for 4 of your Alphascape shafts, which actually drop in any of the Alphascape normal fights, which should be easily unsinkable. Obviously at level 100, I've done this before, and you could obviously get a group if you wanted to for that. And of course the Savage mode drops the Omega gear, so depending on which you have access to, then they will all work for gold. There is no alternatives outside of Omicron and Omega gear. For the hands, I went for the Woad Sky Druid's gloves. Any of the Woad gloves will work for many different roles. These gloves are actually obtainable from the Som Al dungeon in Heavenswood, and any of them will work. And that's pretty much it for the slot. I don't think there's anything else that could fill that, sadly. And then finally for the legs, the Rainbow Slops will work from aiming, casting, and healing. These are off the level 50 tab of the Disciple of War or Magic tab on Norlays in the Pillars of Ishgard in the Jeweled Grosier Market District off of that NPC. All of those will work. Additionally, the Pilgrim Slops will also work as well for the slot. Historically, that's worked before. But that's pretty much the 100, so there's a few hurdles there. For an easy 80, however, any of the Cosmo Corsage combined with Rose Pink dye on any chest in a game, Bone White dye on any gloves in a game, and Ice Blue dye on any legs in a game, with something equipped in every slot will give you an 80 score. All 3 of those dyes are actually obtainable from Kasumi, the NPC right next to the Masked Rose, and you can purchase those, or any low-level city-state dye merchant basically will sell you those. So that's a nice, simple one. However, you might be wanting to obviously ditch that helm. So, of course, any 2 items from the 100 would also work. So if you want to go and get something on your free trial, you could very easily get yourself the Holy Rainbow Slops of healing, casting, or aiming, like we say, from Norlays, and then combine that with the Woad Sky Druid's gloves, or the equivalent for your job from the Som Al dungeon. Both areas are much more accessible on a free trial, fairly easy to do, and don't require crafting or the use of Market Board, which of course a free trial cannot do. And that's pretty much the fashion report. Hopefully that helped. Thank you so much for watching. If you have your own solutions, don't hesitate. Feel free to post those below. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.